It may be understandable that some people may have believed and may still believe that the financial policies uh, implemented by Franklin Delano Roosevelt during his presidential administration uh, may have been and may be adverse to the possibility of economic growth and stability, uh, just because all people are unique and may have various opinions. But during that time of the 1930s, during one of the times of the most devastating and in truly horrific periods of economic turmoil, in a time where the unemployment rate was estimated to be at 24% of the population, uh, in the most tumultuous time of this period. It was in that time that those people, uh, through their votes, expressed that they indeed, on the basis of the majority of the citizens of the United States of America, who at that time chose to put forth their vote, they chose, they decided, and they made known that those policies, such as greater financial regulations for individuals and organizations within the financial market, and higher taxes to be paid by the wealthiest citizens of the United States of America. The people of that time who put forth their vote made known that they agreed with those policies and that they agreed with the idea that those policies may result from the belief of people such as Franklin Delano Roosevelt, who chose to be the political servant of the entire nation, that those political servants had the belief that their work would be devoted to doing what they believed to be of the most benefit to not only uh, the economic growth of the people living at that time who experienced those devastating and almost unthinkable conditions of living, but also for for the generations that may follow. That it may be important to also put forth those policies to build America to be strong enough for its posterity. Those people of that time who put forth their vote made it clear that they agreed with that idea. Those people who put forth their vote at that time made it clear by making Franklin Delano Roosevelt the President of the United States for 3 consecutive terms, the only president in history of the United States of America to ever be given the honor to serve the people of this nation for 3 presidential terms. The people of that time, through their vote, made it clear that they loved Franklin Delano Roosevelt, and they believe that Franklin Delano Roosevelt loved them and put forth the policies that he believed to be a reflection of that love. Policies that may promote the prosperity that the people of that time may have desperately sought. And those are the same policies that Barack Obama and the people of his administration fervently endorse. Policies that may be reflected in works such as the Jobs Bill, which may not be a popular concept to some, as the New Deal may have been to the people of that time, because the Jobs Bill has apparently been ceased from progressing forward into a concrete platform that the people of the United States of America can begin to work through because of the actions of some and the decisions of some people who serve in the United States Congress by ceasing the Jobs Bill, by putting their vote in adverse of the Jobs Bill. And through policies that are identical to those of FDR, which the President Barack Obama and the people of his administration have made known throughout their administration's period in service. One being higher taxes to be paid by the wealthiest people of this nation. And another, which has been implemented and is an example through the Dodd-Frank Act, which are regulations for the financial markets. Regulations that may need and have presented themselves to be needed through some of the effects of some of the actions of people and corporations in the financial market. Actions that may have caused the very financial downturn that the people seek recovery from. Actions like mortgages of a certain financial debt being approved to people who didn't have the financial resources to pay them back, resulting in those people over time having to default on their mortgage. Because even when they signed the mortgage, they didn't have enough income to be able to repay the mortgage over the length of time that the mortgage was assigned for, and for the amount of money that the mortgage was approved for, causing one of the greatest downturns in the housing market that the United States of America and the citizens of this country have ever seen, and causing investments to be lost throughout the world, and causing financial institutions and industrial companies to fail and be in need of financial bailout from the government in order to remain. It's similar times that similar measures may need to be sought. These times and greater despair have been faced, I believe, by the people of the United States of America, such as those who lived before us, our forefathers and foremothers, of the 1930s during the Great Depression, who have saw times which may have been more horrendous than these. And in those times, it was people that stepped up like FDR and the people of his administration who put forth the policies that may have not been popular with some of the other political servants. And even policies that were turned down by the Supreme Court of the United States of America. But still, through all of that opposition, it's people that choose to serve this nation like FDR and the people of his administration who continued to progress forward and continued to push forward and continued to press forward for what they believed was right for the people of the United States of America. And the people of the United States of America reaped those benefits, and they expressed their endearment. They expressed their appreciation. They expressed their love. It's in times like this that I see Barack Obama and the people of his administration as those same people in similar situations as those of the 1930s. I see Barack Obama and his administration as those same peoples who are pressing forward, who aren't giving up the fight for what they believe is right for America and the people of the United States of America. They're seeking to put forth those same policies that were a part of the growth that brought America back from 24% of its population being unemployed. That's about 3 times greater than the percentage rate of the people unemployed at this time in our nation, at a time where still many people are facing financial hardship. Those same policies are sought by these similar people to be implemented in order to bring back the nation, to rebuild not only the economy, but the vigor of the spirit for what is to be American. And for what America is to never give up the fight for what is right. That's what started America, the fight for what is right, to escape oppression and burdensomeness, to pursue freedom and happiness. That's why I support Barack Obama, who in this time I see as the FDR of 2012, to be the president once again of this nation, and perhaps another time, if it may be legal. Thank you all, and God bless you all.